Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here and we're off for more of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, and in the last episode we blasted off to Maleficent Stronghold, Hollow Bastion, and it was infested with enemies and meteorites along the way, and walls that we had to shoot. But when we arrived, we bumped into the beast who got knocked down by Riku. Riku somehow stole the Keyblade, but not the keychains from us, gave us a useless toy that we can't use, pretty much broke Sora's heart in multiple ways, probably losing his resolve slightly, which is probably, you know, made our weapon even more useless, because how did Donald and Goofy attack with basic weapons? But this is even worse, it's a wooden sword, and left the beast in the dust all weakened. But Sora and the beast have teamed up, and we're relying on our magic to get through the place, and obviously the beast's strength. He's our muscle, we're the magic provider. And we've got limited items, and yeah, we cannot leave the world. Even though it does say Gummy Ship here and it is a Type A, at least we can access the ship's healing properties and saving properties, but we can't actually leave. We are stranded, so we need to chase them down. Plus Kairi is here, and since Riku's a douche, that's all that matters at this point. So let's hop into some bubbles and go underwater. I know that was quite a big explanation, but how else am I supposed to put it? Oh boy. Alright, so this way we can go in, and I know for a fact this stays open. And, oh god, this could actually be bad if a certain enemy spawns in here, because I can't damage them. Okay, thank god. There's a blue trinity in here! Just keep teasing us, game. Just keep teasing us. I am trying to... Can special attacks actually work? Okay, I'm never going to find that out. Thanks, beast. Your bellow knocked them out before I could even attempt to see if my special attacks actually worked. Because I didn't try that in the last episode. We'll just open the chests for now, then. Black fungus can spawn in this room, so be careful about that. Because we can't exactly deal with them right now. I mean, we've got an Ultimate G for that. Ultimate G? Ooh. Well, I don't think we've actually had an Ultimate G before. Let's go Gummy. Yeah, because we've had Holy G. Is that a blaster? Pretty sure we've had one before. Large laser. Mid-sized laser. No, we've never had an Ultimate G before. Interesting. Well, we're not going to be able to use that because we can't have access to the Gummy Ship because Donald's a dick and Goofy was sympathetic but got dragged along. Well, I know that Donald said sorry, but he was the one that suggested leaving first. So, and Goofy was the one who was going to actually stay behind, but he got dragged behind and then Donald said sorry. It's like, excuse me? First, you don't heal us when we need it, unless, you know, you're actually on the ball for a change. But then you do that. Seriously? So yeah, right now we've got, like, these stupid sliding doors in order to get through, and personally, I do not like this. It's very convoluted and annoying to get through, so... And I spent many a time just constantly flipping through these, looking around, because I was always missing chests, and I was like, where do I find these chests? And I just could never find them. So yeah, I'm just going to go through here and do normal because I know better and I'm not going to waste my time literally flipping these for 20 minutes on end trying to get through when I know for a fact there's no point. I mean, this one doesn't need to be moved ever again. But how was I supposed to know any different? Is there anything I need to do to just freeze this one? I don't think so. Well, actually, maybe. I mean, there's something in the way up there, but we can freeze and have a quick little look-see. We can jump on here and then jump up. Well, that should have worked. I mean, what we're supposed to do is use this to get underneath, but I'm pretty sure you can use this to get up there. I'm just not having the best of luck doing it. Camera, could you turn, please? Thank you. Jeez. Because look, there's a switch right there. There's actually a switch right there, but I never know how to reach it and activate it. I've always thought it would do something. So, and as far as I'm aware, you can't get to it, because this wall is always blocked. It just either blocks up that segment or this segment, and the switch is out there, but you can't reach that one unless you, you know, whack this one. So it's like, you can't do it, I'm pretty sure. This is what I mean by switching it backward and forward all the time. Because now I've done that, I'm boxed in. But if I switch that one, that goes away, so it's like you can't get through it. So yeah, this can really annoy you, so I just don't bother with that switch. I don't know what it does. It may just be there for aesthetic purposes. It may not actually have a triangle trigger or whatever, or interact with a ball. So just don't worry about it. Right, here we are. So let's turn the camera around. There's literally no reason to make that a platform. I don't believe so, but we can try anyway. I can't get onto it regardless, so that's fine. But I tend to freeze them all the time, just in case. Let's activate this. Oh, platform! Jump onto it, please. In unison as well. Right, so if we look through here, looks like we've got another couple of rooms to go through, and it will actually lead us to where we just were with that platform that we were trying to jump up towards. Maybe that's a lift downwards, so it's like a shortcut. Who knows? Hello, Defender. How about you screw off and get squished? Oh, come on, Beast! At least let me try to attack. I know you got my back, but still. You're kind of wasting our items because of that. Literally, I just halved his health and he whacked it. It sounds like a door has opened. Better check the gates. So, yeah. We had to come all the way down here to hit this switch, and now that door that was shut in the last episode, that's the door we can now go through. So we need to pretty much go all the way backwards through this area. And you don't need to see me flip all the switches to get out, so I'm just going to cut that out. Actually, now I've hit that... Basically, I've hit that switch, then I hit this switch, and then I've hit this switch, which made this go that way. Considering that there's a platform that falls down from there to here, maybe that's how you switch it. But I need to figure out how to get that platform, so I'm going to leave the puzzle like that, because it always stays how you leave it. So I'm going to leave it like that, and hope to God that that's a thing, because I believe that the platform we were looking at was this one, but there is definitely a platform like that above this bubble. There, you can see it. It's like a cone, so it's like there must be another lift platform that I must have missed at some point. So, yeah. Still got to figure out how to do that. Alright, so we're back out here, and these guys have respawned, because we've gone too far away. Strike Ray does bugger all! Yep, our special attacks do bugger all. So I should really turn them off and use my AP for more helpful spells. But the thing is, we're coming up to something in a minute that would actually make those skills very helpful. And we won't be able to equip them again beforehand. So, yeah, I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to leave those useless skills on. You'll see why in a minute. If I say otherwise, it'll be spoilers, even though we're coming right up to it. So, yeah. I touched the save point before we left. Beast got a level up for MP up right there, so that's helpful. Yeah, I'm just going to ignore you guys, because I can't do anything. At least they don't immediately come for me. This guy I want to fight, though, because he's always worth. I'm just not liking my, Wow, Beast just one-shot that guy. And because we hit that switch, the doors now open up. Oh, there's Belle. So those must be all the Princesses of Hearts that she's been after. There's 6 out of 7 in Kairi.
Oh, purest of hearts, reveal to me the keyhole!
How? I thought you needed all 7 to reveal the keyhole. Maybe she can't fully reveal it, so she's just cutting the fat. So, the keyhole to all worlds is in Hollow Bastion. How convenient that it's in your stronghold. I mean, that did look like a room that we haven't seen before, so maybe that room has significance? Actually, I would have liked to heal before approaching the door. That was a mistake. Oops.
Be on your guard. They're close. I can feel it. Are you ready for them? No.
It's a fake. But he don't know that. And he's gone. We're on our own again.
Quit while you can.
No, not without Kairi.
The darkness will destroy you.
Whoa.
You're wrong, Riku. The darkness may destroy my body, but it can't touch my heart. My heart will stay with my friends. It'll never die.
Really? What would you see about that?
Ah!
gonna go anywhere.
You'd betray your king?
Not on your life. But I'm not gonna betray Sora either, cause he's become one of my best buddies after all we've been through together.
Thanks, Goof.
See you later, Donald. Could you tell the king I'm really sorry?
Hold on, Goofy! We'll tie them together!
I don't want you. Excuse me.
Well, you know, out for one and right for all.
Do you mean that?
I guess you're stuck with us, Sora.
Thanks a lot, Donald. Goofy.
Well, better than Riku.
How will you fight without a weapon?
I know now I don't need the Keyblade. I've got a better weapon. My heart.
Your heart? What good will that weak little thing do for you?
Although my heart may be weak, it's not alone. It's grown with each new experience, and it's found a home with all the friends I've made. I've become part of their heart just as they've become a part of mine. And if they think of me now and then, if they don't forget me, then our hearts will be one. I don't need a weapon. My friends are my power.
And that was apparently enough to get it back. Sora's heart's now stronger than Riku's because he's turning his own body away from his heart. And we've applied our keychain, and now we're ready to tussle. Boss fight immediately! He's got an energy bar and 2/3. But I am super weak right now, so I need to slap on a cure, and I've got no magic. Well, that would, like I said, it would have been nice if I used a cottage before going to the door, but I thought the door would open first and I could do it, but I misremembered. My bad, but that's fine, because this is actually a generous boss fight. You can break open these pots for a little bit of extra health if you need it. It's like a Zelda game, funnily enough. And Donald and Goofy are back on our team. Despite Donald being a slight dick, at least he came back, and Goofy blocked a lethal projectile from our would-be friend. And now we're literally fighting against him because he's an absolute douche nozzle. So take this, Riku, you son of a bitch. Get wrecked! That wooden sword's down the drain, and so are you. AP up for Sora, HP for Goofy, and MP gift. That's the move I was thinking about during the Sniper Wilds. He demorphed.
So, your heart won this battle.
And we learnt the White Trinity. Holy crap. That was very temporary. But that was a defining moment. Speaking of defining moments, we now have the White Trinity. We now have all of our Keyblades back, including our keychain, which is automatically applied before we fight. So, in the last episode, before you reach that middle platform where Beast joins and you lose the Keyblade, it's best to equip the Keyblade that you want for this battle. But, of course, if it's your first time playing, you would not know that. But, normally, if you're playing for the game, you probably would have your best Keyblade on anyway, so you wouldn't think too much of it anyway. And when Riku takes it, it always defaults back to the Kingdom Key, so you would think that you still have the keychains, so when you get it back, it will just transform again, which it does. So, no matter what, it's going to be as such. And, yeah, we do not have to rely on magic anymore, even though it's still helpful for enemies with a lot of health. We do have Beast still, we can swap him back through, but he is not during that battle, and Donald and Goofy are automatically reapplied. They do not come with any new abilities, you do not need to sort them back out. They do not have any change in their equipment or items, you do not need to sort them out. And we can now take everything off of Beast, because we don't need to worry about magic, which is funny actually, because he used the 2 ethers he had. So we can actually take everything and be ready for anything, and change items accordingly. So yeah, that was a rush, and we now have White Trinity, and since we now have access to the Gummy Ship again, it might actually be worth to do our revisits now, technically? And we do have a White Trinity that we need to go grab as well, but the thing is, we're technically going to have to do another lap around the levels anyway, so it might be better to leave it until later. And that's exactly what I'm going to do, because I don't really want to be leaving this world in order to, you know, come back again. But the next time I do reach a save point, I am popping back to Neverland, because, you know, we're on 26 right now, hours in playtime, so, yeah, that's another door we can open up, and we've got, like, what, 52 minutes until we missed the curfew for that. So, yeah. It's funny as well that Riku was in, and Donald and Goofy were in this room, and yet we had to go all through that convoluted segment in order to open the door. I mean, maybe Riku just used the power of darkness to phase through the door or something. And that could be the same, that could be said the same for this door as well, because when we check it, there are 4 sockets. What goes in them? It's the Heartless emblem, and the emblem on top of the castle, funnily enough, on the front of the castle. So we can't progress until we do pretty much yet another Zelda-esque puzzle. I did say it, this game has a lot of, like, references to Zelda. So, well, I say references, more like a few homages, like 3D, platforming, combat, puzzle-orientated games like that. I mean, like, Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy was also quite similar to that. Kind of mostly considered what people would call a Zelda clone. Same with Okami and stuff like that. This is where it really gets like that, because we've got puzzles to sort out. Not just go to this area, do a battle, go to this area, do another battle, and then progress the plot that way. We need to find all 4 pieces of this. So we need to break every pot. I think I already have, and I didn't actually get one word. Fair enough. Right, so we need to figure out what we need to do here. By the way, we're actually standing on top of the water in this little fountain. Yep, for some reason all the water defies physics and allows you to pretty much be a ninja. Yeah, I say ninja, not Jesus, because Jesus was a ninja. It's obvious. Naruto said so. So, we're in the library right now, and we've got to tidy up the library's books. So, books seem to be arranged alphabetically. There's a K. This is the K shelf. So, we put the book in there, and that allows us to progress onwards. And, lo and behold, even more references from stuff we've already experienced. This is that very spot where Sora had that vision with Kairi and her supposedly grandma, perhaps? She was sitting right in this chair at an angle, right like this, and Sora was floating above, right around here. This is the same room in Hollow Bastion. So was Kairi from Hollow Bastion before Destiny Islands? If that was a memory that we were experiencing? But then how are we experiencing that memory? How is Sora, like, hearing Kairi in his head? Having visions of Kairi but not Riku? Doesn't make much sense when you think about it. By the way, the chests in these little alcoves, they're kind of random. You just got to spin and hope you get it. If not, just keep doing it. So, I got everything in that. And that was an elixir, which was super helpful. So, as you can see, nothing in there. Books can be hidden in here as well. So, make sure you get everything out of those spinny things. It could take you a while, or it could be instantaneous, just like that. So, keep that in mind. Let's keep spinning. You also want to come back to this room later. Just saying. Definitely worth. I did not get that chest. That sucks. I didn't get it again. I think it landed in the exact same spot. That sucks. There we go. Give me that shit. A mithril. Nice. More synthesis items. Can never complain. I see an odd sorted book in that bookcase. Hey! First try. Give me that. Mega potion? That's not supposed to be there, so let's take that out. Marva Volume 6. That goes in the M, so any other green ones we see, we're going to pop that in. Jump over here. Open this one. Get another Ultima G. Come over this way. Spin this one. This one's oddly placed. And once again, it has a chest hidden in here. And I didn't get it. Come on. By the way, have you noticed that those pipes that go through, like, the ceiling and the floor, sometimes they steam, like that one, like all those pipes over there? It's like they're leaking some sort of magical power or something. I mean, I guess, considering that the room we just saw with the 6 princesses and Kairi, so we know where she's being held, pretty much where everyone else is being held, oddly enough. That's the room we need to reach, but where the hell is it? Probably up top, but we gotta make our way up there first. Come on! Give me this chest! What the hell? I'm fed up with spinning this thing. I swear it's landed in the same spot every goddamn... Right. Let's change the random number generator or something. Just do a few actions, see what happens. Still in the same place. Wow! I might have to cut this out. This is ridiculous. You're just seeing the same thing over and over. Thank you, as soon as I say. An AP up. Definitely worth, but not worth the aggro you just gave me. Thanks for that. So, let's jump down here, because we've got more stuff to do. Can't go that way. Let's make our way back through here. If the camera would stop bouncing back to where I'm trying to turn it from, that'd be nice. So, that's the A shelf. So we don't have any A books right now. Fair enough. So let's go back up this way. We've got a green Trinity here, and there's a yellow book on top of this shelf, so let's go get that quickly. It's not like we can just jump up there and grab it, because it's actually too close to the ceiling, so we do have to actually do this. So there's a green Trinity right there, and if you do have the beast, there is a B save point right here that you can actually use to get to the gummy ship, so this is actually a legit spawn. There's also a book here that is, you know, you wouldn't think to actually pick that up, so that's a thing. So we can... No, it doesn't go in that one. I think this one goes in this one. There we go. So we can do that. And I will be using that save point to go back to Neverland in a moment. Ooh, a button. I wonder what this button does. Boop. The door's been unlocked. So that's what we need to do in order to progress. But we're not done here yet. We've still got more books to sort. So, I forget what book we actually have, Let me go back... does that actually tell me? Yeah, here we are. Marva and Azel. So we got the A, so we can head back down this way now, finally. In fact, we can jump in the middle if we want to, but I think we'll get stuck, so I don't really want to do that. Even though it kind of lets you do that anyway. It's kind of funny. So I can pop this in here. And that moves that in the way, but now we can actually loop around, so that's fine. Because that's the one we did originally. And, oh, here we go. That's not supposed to be here. So let's take that out. That's Salig Volume 6. But here's the thing, these are all green, but there's two gaps. We've got Marva Volume 6, so you want to put Marva Volume 6 in the 6th slot. Otherwise, if you check the wrong slot, he'll put it in the wrong slot, so you don't want to do that. So we need to find Marva Volume 3 now. But we do have Saleg that we just got, so we can pop it in here. So yeah, we're basically just being a librarian, we're tidying up the joint. But this is how you'll get the proper layout of this place, and that's how you'll be able to navigate properly. See that this is all supposed to be boxed in. So it's completely changed now. As you can see. So I need to go back up to the top again. And go pop this book in the other bookcase. Thank God we don't Tarzan down the side of that banister. That would actually be quite annoying. Be quite fun though. I mean, like, that mechanic's not used that often. Alright, so it's not that one. So it must be the... no, I've already done that one. Shoot. Hang on. Hang on. Wait. What? I'm missing something here. Oh, shoot. I don't actually have any more books on me. Wait, what? Hang on. I'm missing something here.
Moments later.
Oh, there it is! Wow, I'm a moron. How did I miss that? I'm looking everywhere for like a green book, and I'm not focusing on any other books that I'm missing. That's because you get the green book by doing this, pretty much. God damn it! I'm pretty sure you get the green book in a like right here. There we go. I mean, why would you put a bookcase behind another bookcase? I mean, what's the logic in that? Seriously. That's what threw me off. I feel like a total numbtwat. I was on a roll until that point, and that's because it was just there. God damn it. Right, let's pop this in here quickly before I go any more mad. There we go. Open up. And there's the purple one. That's the final book. So we just go up one more time. Pop this purple one where the green one was, so we pretty much just swap the books around. Just dodge roll because it's quicker. I'm pretty sure you get a book by spinning these things. Maybe that was the original non-final mix versions that did that. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I remember a book doing that. But yeah, if we do this, we open a new passageway. The lift stop. The lift stop's pretty much the central area of this world, if you want to call it like that. Basically, these just have a lot of lifts that take you to different portions where you can get some goodies or make actual progress. And you have chests that are on these platforms. By the way, have you noticed that when we didn't have the Keyblade, all the chests we could get at that point weren't blue with a glowing keyhole? Because you would expect that the blue ones with the glowing keyhole you could only open with the Keyblade. They only give you red ones up to that point. This is the first one that we've seen since regaining the Keyblade. That is a blue. So, that's pretty funny, actually. All kind of a nice touch. And, once again, Dalmatians. Who put Dalmatians in a glowing box? Who knows? But that means we've only got 6 left to find this place. Now, we're going to take this. And I believe it's only one way. But the problem is this takes forever because you've actually got to sit through pretty much watching it go from point A to point B all the way. There's an area that we haven't seen yet. And we're just going higher and higher. If you think this is a shortcut because it was out of the way and hard to get to because we had to solve many puzzles, that's not entirely the case. In fact, we're halfway up already. It's crazy. But yeah, this ain't a shortcut by any means. I think this just takes us to a few more chests, but it's very convoluted. It's like the platform in Pokemon Colosseum in the Under, you know? It's kind of like that. Because the only thing that's here, and it's quite hard to get the target on because it doesn't want to target it for some reason. No. Wait, hang on. Am I targeting it? There we go, now I'm targeting it. This is what we're here for. This one chest. There's a bunch of force fields blocking our way on every which way, and pretty sure that's one of the final entryways. Yeah, because we're at the top, so it just takes us straight from the bottom to the to the top. Sorry, Goofy, I can see right down your gob. That was unintentional. Another Osmos G. Yep, that was not worth it. That was not worth it. There's another one right there as well, but we can't get to it. I think I can bring it down, but I think it will just raise back up anyway, so yeah, that's all that was up here, so I'm just going to cut the travel back. Personally, I think it would have been better if the Osmos G was placed here. In fact, the platform's gone completely. Okay, that's something I forgot about. But yeah, I would have said that the Osmos G should have been in here, and the Dalmatians would have been, you know, through the lift, because then it would have actually felt worth, you know, instead of, you know, just sitting there waiting. But I think that's all the progress that we're going to make in this level for now. We've already taken a boss down, and we got the White Trinity. But I am going to go back to Neverland quickly, because we are in the time limit. So just give me one moment while I walk back there. Actually, before I pick this door up, because as I've said before, 26, it's now pretty much 2 hours. Door number 2 is what we're going to be opening. But the reason why I'm actually going out of Hollow Bastion right now to do it is because that if we make too much progress in Hollow Bastion, this segment of the world is actually going to be blocked off to us. So get as many as you can before that happens, because otherwise you may not actually be able to do what's necessary around here in order to, you know, have access to the clock tower again at your current power level. So keep that in mind. And I might actually be just crazy enough to do it immediately when we have the chance, but I guess the last thing that I'm going to do before I end off, since we're here, is have a look at Goofy's MP gift. Give up MP to give free MP to a friend. So it basically turns 1 MP into an ether for anyone else. That is really good. Instead of free MP into a mega potion, it's 1 MP for an ether on somebody. And that is what I thought I was equipping when we were dealing with the Sniper Wilds that one time, and I confused it for MP gift. And you know, I don't think Goofy actually gets evolution in the non-funnel mix versions, but MP gift, that is a game changer. That is actually really helpful. So yeah, if you don't want Goofy to be anything but support, MP gift is probably one of the best abilities you can give him. So yeah, but with that, I think I'm going to end it off here. So in the next episode, guys, I'm going to fly back to... Why did the camera tilt down? Okay, that was weird. It's not... Camera! Why are you doing that? Stop being weird. Thank you. In the next episode, guys... Oh my god. It stops doing it, and then as soon as I outro, it does it. Okay, you going to be fine? You going to be fine? Cool. Stop being weird. In the next episode, guys, I'm going to meet you back at the Hollow Bastion Library, and we're going to continue solving the puzzle of that door. We haven't got a single one of the slots for that door yet, but we're getting there. We've solved the mystery of the library, we defeated Riku, and we've reclaimed our friends and the Keyblade. With that, guys, see you guys next time.
Quit while you can.
No, not without Kairi.
The darkness will destroy you.
My heart will stay with my friends. It'll never die.
How will you fight without a weapon?
I don't need a weapon. My friends are my power.